Hey everybody, Coach Derek. Today's day 19 of the 21-day fix, one of the last 3 days. Interesting journey we've been on here. So breakfast was back to chocolate Shakeology with a teaspoon of peanut butter and cut up Granny Smith apple. Big fan of Granny Smith apples. Big fan of cutting up apples ahead of time so I can cut the core away. It's very good. I couldn't tell I'm a big fan of chocolate and peanut butter too. Reese's peanut butter cups used to be what got me to 230 pounds. So being able to find something that's a healthier alternative to that is, of course, always very handy. Lunch was sort of a pickup of like, the most of the rest of the vegetables. So it was the last of the peppers, some cucumbers, the last of the zucchini, and then the last of the turkey breast that I had. So really kind of using up most of the inventory. It's one of those things where I've got better at prep as I got into it. I started off the week really, or the 21 days, very aggressive with how I did my prep. And as I've made mention, I did have a couple of casualties along the way where fresh food just simply didn't last. Um, Workout. So I once again did workout back to back, and I think that I probably would say generically that that's easier to schedule. I know that they talk about the preferred method would be to do the workout and be able to create some distance between the two exercises so that you keep your metabolism amped up and going. But it just doesn't work out time wise for me because I do my workouts during the day. I'm not big on exercising in the morning, never have been. I've done it and it never has really gone well. So I did both of them back to back, and this was cardio fix and upper fix. Cardio fix is burpees. That's the one. It's really not that bad a routine as far as pure cardio goes. I mean, having done Insanity, having done T25, even having done Turbo Fire, there are more strenuous cardio routines in those programs than this one is, except for the section that's burpees. And burpees just are evil for me. Not a big fan, never will be. But I did actually make it all the way through them this time, so I was really very impressed with the progress I've made and the way that it looks like things have changed for the better. Second workout is upper fix, and upper fix is, of course, mostly about the shoulders and the arms. Uh, the weight parts of it are not really all that bad. The hammer curl uh, to press is a little tough just because the shoulders kind of get tired toward the end of it. But I think the one that's really more exhausting in that regard is that there's then a set of push-ups in the middle of it as well. And 1 minute solid of push-ups doesn't sound like a lot, but it ends up being, I think it's like 25 reps or something like that. I did 23 the first time and 24 the second time. I was pretty proud of myself that I made it as far as I did on both of those. It means that I can do about 25 push-ups really without stopping. I might be able to slow it down a little more and get a little farther into it, but it was uh, it was good the way it went. I was happy with the outcome. Dinner, I actually went out again, and this time I found something that I didn't stray far. Now that's really not completely accurate because I did treat myself to some dessert at the end of it. But dinner itself, I found filet mignon and some sautéed vegetables. Now the sautéed vegetables probably exceeded some of the oil requirements. Hard to say. It's tough to be able to get them to steam them for you the right way. But the red meat is very lean and it does fit on the fix. And then with the salad, it was again okay. Had the dressing on the side, so I ate without the dressing, which ended up being then a fairly good meal overall. So that's really about it. Coming in here to the last couple of days over the weekend is another one last double, and then yoga. I'm probably going to do the last workout, and that video will kind of talk about it, so it'll be a little bit longer. talk about some of the outcomes, talk about some measurements, and really kind of give the summary of what I thought from the program. So that's it. Of course, as always, questions go right here. Otherwise, we'll talk again tomorrow. See ya.